Hello, 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 everybody. It is the real Gina V, Date with the Plate, and I am here for another live. I will be going live every single night for the rest of the year. That's including Thanksgiving for tomorrow. So please join me. Join me. I'm not doing a whole bunch of stuff for Thanksgiving, but I'm just trying to get away a little bit. So, tonight, everybody, I am going to talk about a video that I saw that actually it went viral, it's going viral. I want your opinions on it because it is everybody has their own opinion on it. It's kind of crazy. But I wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about Thanksgiving before I say the before I explain the video that I saw. So, wanted to see if anybody is cooking dinner, having family over. What are you guys cooking? Is it the traditional stuff like the turkey? And what do people usually have on Thanksgiving? Turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes. Some people do macaroni and cheese. You got your gravies, green beans. Let's see. Oh, green bean casserole. I can't even hardly say green bean casserole. And everybody laughs because green bean casserole is disgusting to me. And there's a lot of people that's like, oh well, I make it wonderful. I make green bean casserole should not even exist, in my opinion. I've had the best of the best. I still don't like it. Still do not like green bean casserole. I don't care how you sell it, how you make it. I just don't feel like it should be on the menu. Okay? It just doesn't make sense to me. But I am a green bean fan lover. When I cook green beans, I'll cook green beans regular. I'll cook them just with nothing in them, just some little seasoning. I like to pan sear them. I've boiled them. I haven't did fried green beans. I do like fried green beans though, but I didn't make them for myself. I've only had them out of the bag at GFS, and then I'm trying to figure out what restaurant I had them from. I believe the first time I had fried green beans were in a restaurant, and they were delicious. So I found them at GFS is Gordon Food Services, for anybody that didn't know. But I found them there, and I made some at home, and I was hooked. But I haven't had any fried green beans in a while. But I am a green bean fan. I like them regularly. I like them with bacon in them. Don't have to have bacon. I like them with turkey, smoked turkey. When I make them for like a gathering, I don't always do it, but if I'm in the mood, I make the loaded green beans, which is green beans, smoked turkey. I do either roasted, fried, or a soft potato. I put those in there. And then again, shout out to GFS. I'm hooking them up. Like Tony Gaskin say, cut me a check. No, I don't have enough followers and stuff for that just yet. But one day. But with that being said, they have these greens and roasted peppers in a bag, and they are absolutely delicious. I mean, they are so good. So with that being said, I mix them all up. I either pan sear my green beans. If I have a lot, then I'll boil them in a pot, make that good broth, and then I'll add first what I'll do is I have my smoked turkey, and I'll kind of fry my smoked turkey, and then it got the juices kind of flowing. I'll put that into a pot to make a stock, and then once it's basically falling off the bone, I'll pan sear my peppers and onions, kind of get those going. I've already probably roasted my potatoes. I have all that going, and then I mix it all up in there, and I put my green beans in there, and it's just yummy. It's just good. Dang, I should make some for tomorrow, but I ain't trying to do it. So anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you are able to share it with the people who are not going to annoy you, who you love, because not trying to be funny, sometimes family ain't it. Sometimes you got to either go by yourself or you go over a friend's house or you just don't, whatever. But then there's those families that actually get along and they like each other and y'all do that. So that's good. So going on to my story real quick, there is a restaurant, and I didn't catch the restaurant because I didn't hear this directly from the lady who was saying it. I believe it was on TikTok, and y'all know how I feel about TikTok. I just don't be on there because I just don't be on there. But the lady made the post, and she was talking about her and her friends who seemed classy, I believe. They were minding their own business. They were at a table over here minding their business. They were with their friend and they were celebrating her or his, I don't know, somebody's birthday. I believe it was a table full of ladies, okay? So they were celebrating the birthday and it looked like it was a pretty classy restaurant. It looked like, no restaurant comes to mind, but it looked like it might have been fine dine, or at least to that capacity. So there were some people who were not, this table was full of black ladies. They were, I believe they were all black. They were celebrating a birthday, but they were over here chilling out by themselves. When you looked at the video, there were like people of other races there, Caucasian, and that's all I saw. But it could have been other races and cultures of people, whatever. As the video is progressing, I see two black ladies in the middle of the floor rumbling like they in the WWE or WWF. It's WWF. They was some wrestlers. That's what they look like. They was rumbling in the jungle, okay? Somebody booty in the air. It was covered, thank God. But they are pulling each other's hair, beating the crap out of each other, just sliding down the restaurant. Nobody wants to come to a restaurant to see that mess. People go out to have fun, not to get shot, not to see fights, not to see other couples arguing, not to see families arguing, not to see somebody high and turned up. Like, if you're drunk and high and all that other stuff, please go home. Don't even come outside at this point. If you know that you can't hold your liquor, you can't hold your highness, just don't come outside, because we're tired of people doing this. They ruined a very good time for not only everybody in there, but the restaurant owners as well. But that's not the kicker. The kicker is these were two black ladies, looked like that were fighting in the middle of the restaurant, but they were from another table. This table had nothing to do with it, but I believe they were the only other black women in the restaurant. And the manager asked them to leave. Yes. And so somebody was basically telling them, like, we're not with them. Why do we have to leave? And they were like, y'all gotta leave. They're like, we're not with them. Why do we have to leave? They didn't say this, but they was basically like, we tired of black people, and if they in here fighting, y'all probably about to do it too. Now, do I understand coming from, because everybody tired. I'm tired of white people acting up. I'm tired of black people acting up. I'm tired of yellow people, brown people, orange people, black people, spacey people, silver people, fat people, skinny people acting a fool. Everybody's acting up. I'm tired of it all. But at that time, the manager's like, listen, we just don't want no problems. Do I think that's right? Absolutely not. Especially if they were trying to explain, we're not with them. We at a whole different table. They across over there. These are not our people just because we all have the same somewhat of skin color. I don't think that's morally fair, but I get where the restaurant person is coming from, because he has people in there, but it don't make it right. It don't make it right at all. So I would love to see an update about this and how this all planned out, because I don't know the law on this part. Like, can they sue or whatever? Usually it had to be some damages done or whatever, but this might be like a discrimination type of deal. And for her to get online and start talking about it, I'm pretty sure some lawyers or some attorneys are knocking at her door. So I want to see the update, and I would love if the restaurant manager or whoever tried to put them out come out with an update. So I wanted to tell y'all this, because watch out for restaurants and watch the company you keep. Even though they didn't keep this company, it was dead wrong for that manager to just assume that they were all together. It's so sad, but in essence, still watch the company you keep, because when one person start acting a fool, the whole group gets blamed of it. And that's basically what's going on. Now that black people are acting a plum fool, everybody is getting blamed for it. Now they call this stuff black fatigue and all this. Like, everybody just need to stop acting a fool at this point. But I want to know, what do y'all think? Was that fair that that restaurant owner told all of them to go and they wasn't even with that party? I would love to see how this pan out. I would love to see an attorney get on there and explain this to us, because that's interesting. That's very interesting. And if it is some type of discrimination, shame on that restaurant and shame on anybody else that tried to do that. And I hope them women get what they deserve, because you just can't treat people like that, regardless of, she kept saying I wasn't with them. So we'll see how this playing out. All right, I'll be back on here tomorrow. I'm the real Gina B. Day with the Blade. Only eat it if it's good.